fire, Kiera Hogan.
And to your right, her opponent from San Juan, Puerto Rico,
It is Ivelisse versus Kiera Hogan right now on the Title Match Wrestling Network.
And if you are just joining us live on Title Match Network, still to come, the reality of wrestling, Diamonds Championship, up for grabs. Barbie Hayden and Hai Young, they've already had a very intense encounter here tonight. In addition to that, in the finals of our #1 contenders tournament for the Diamonds title, Kylie Ray, will she get back in the conversation for that Diamonds Championship once again? She will face Jordan Grace.
Well, here we go, though, Matt Topolsky, in my most anticipated match of the evening. These two ladies just feeling each other out right now.
Some gamesmanship from both of them. Two accomplished female athletes on the rise. Ivelisse setting the table for what this is going to be all about right here.
Ivelisse getting the better of Kiera Hogan here in the early goings.
And if you are enjoying the action that you are seeing live here tonight, and this is the first time you're checking out Title Match Wrestling, well, make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube right now. Plenty more to come, including Ladies Night Out 3. Ivelisse asserting her dominance here early. Kiera Hogan comes out of the corner with some fire.
Oh, wow. Kick to the back there to Ivelisse. And both these women are not letting one or the other take the advantage here and get any kind of momentum. But now, the girl on fire, Kiera Hogan.
Series of flying arm drags right there from Kiera Hogan from Hotlanta.
Now I know why they call it Hotland.
You ain't kidding.
Here we go, Ivelisse, though, getting to the rope right there.
Perhaps a bit of good luck here, Brad Gilmore. Once again, rocking that Harlem Heat-esque gear tonight for Kiera Hogan.
That's right, we are in the Booker T World Gym Arena, the home of Booker T's Reality of Wrestling, which we've referenced several times here tonight. If you are not checking out Reality of Wrestling, make sure you do so every Sunday on Fight TV and on Booker T's social media. You know, Booker T had a hand early on in Ivelisse's career, helping her learn the craft of professional wrestling in that 2011 season of Tough Enough. Let's not forget, though, the other coaches included Stone Cold Steve Austin and Trish Stratus, perhaps one of the greatest women's athletes of all time.
That's some pretty good company right there.
Well, if you're going to learn, you got to learn from the best. And Kiera Hogan, being trained by Mr. Hughes down there in Atlanta, Georgia, that you referred to earlier. Mr. Hughes has had a great career in this business, but a better career as a trainer, producing many great stars, including Kiera Hogan. Oh!
As we've noticed over recent years, you know, the World Gym Arena in itself becoming a proving ground for a lot of these female athletes cover here. Two get a kick out, including who you referenced earlier, Ember Moon.
Oh, wait, now, hold on.
Oh, no! Ivelisse using Kiera Hogan's head right there as a human pinball.
You know, the Rockets do have that big matchup against the Warriors, and she was trying to dribble it like it was James Harden right there. Oh. Well, Ivelisse returning the favor to Kiera Hogan. Kiera Hogan kicking her right in the middle of the back earlier, and now Ivelisse gives her receipt.
Okay.
Alize. Oh! That inadvertent DDT cover here. But a kick out at 2. And if you are enjoying the action tonight, we invite you to check out TitleMatchNetwork.com and take advantage of a 14-day free trial, no obligation. You can cancel at any time. One of the largest libraries you'll find in professional wrestling content today.
Just keep rocking and rolling.
Check it out and give it a look. TitleMatchNetwork.com. Also, for more action here at the World Gym Arena, check out RealityOfWrestling.com for tickets and more, including Summer of Champions coming this August. Double underhook, suplex right there from Ivelisse.
So close.
And then rolls through into a submission hold here. Center of the ring, and she's just sitting on it, Brad.
She's got her legs crossed, her hands hooked together.
Kiera Hogan got to that bottom rope to break it up, but Ivelisse taking full advantage of that 5 count, got it to 4.5 with some clubbing forearm blows to the face.
Ivelisse is definitely a veteran of the squared circle. We talk about her being in that 2011 season of Tough Enough. That is almost twice as long, or longer than twice as long as Kiera Hogan's been wrestling. So definitely when it comes to the veteran-like instincts, they're going to err in the favor of Ivelisse.
You know, you talk about appearances. Ivelisse also appeared on an episode of Spike's Tattoo Nightmares, and right now she's tattooing Kiera Hogan all over the mat.
You know, we got to talk about the versatility of the ability of Kiera Hogan. Last time we saw her here, she brawled throughout the arena with Su Yung, and now she is having an in-ring classic with Ivelisse. She is really well-rounded, is Kiera Hogan.
And look at this right now. Ivelisse looking for that fisherman suplex. Well-rounded or not, this is going to be difficult to kick out of cover here.
That might be all.
Ivelisse dominating in this match. And if you are just joining us live on Title Match Network, still to come, the Diamond's title up for grabs. In addition to that, the finals of our tournament for the #1 contendership here at Ladies Night Out 2. A very special event brought to you by Title Match Network and Reality of Wrestling. Irish whip reversal here. Kiera Hogan with that drop kick, trying to regain some of that momentum she had early on in the match. And then it shifted, and it has been all Ivelisse for several minutes here. Kiera Hogan looking for that second win, that second or third gear, if you will. Can she find it?
The girl on fire. Wait a minute.
She went for that baseball slide, and she got caught in the ring apron.
Wow, that is the veteran-like maneuvers you will see from Ivelisse.
Oh my goodness, and now Kiera Hogan getting a steady diet of the ring.
And wait a minute.
That is high in fiber, I can guarantee you that.
Kiera Hogan underneath the ring, and now she's made her way back to the outside as the referee begins his 10 count for both these ladies to go back in. This is not like the last time you saw Kiera Hogan. This is not a no DQ fall count anywhere type of match.
Oh my goodness. A knife edge chop that rings out through the World Gym Arena. And they're exchanging shots here. Referee up to a count of 7. They do not want to get disqualified here. This brawl continues. A personal affair. And back in the ring at a count of 9. This fight continues.
You know, this match is about bragging rights, Matt Topolsky. These two girls have been talking a lot of trash via social media. Oh, on the Title Match Wrestling Network. And look, there's a code breaker of sorts right there. And if Kiera Hogan can roll over and get the cover, she might have had a 3 count there, but Ivelisse already showing signs of life.
Both Kiera and Ivelisse back to their feet, back to brawling once again. A remarkable amount of stamina from both of these two athletes. Oh! A super kick to the temple.
That might be all right there.
It's lights out. Cover here, 2. Oh my! Kick out at 2.5. I thought Ivelisse was down for the count.
These two women are definitely putting it all out there for the World Gym Arena and for the Title Match Wrestling Network. Oh!
A full Nelson. And a grapevine here by Ivelisse. Impressive wrestling, both chain wrestling and grappling from the veteran.
Oh. And now Ivelisse putting Kiera Hogan on that top rope. What do you think she's trying to do up there,
That's
Matt
about the
Topolsky?
last place you want to be right now if you're Kiera Hogan. I think Ivelisse is looking to finish her off by any means necessary. Perhaps a superplex here.
Kiera Hogan fighting out of it. Oh, wait a minute, but falling to the outside right here in front of us, Matt Topolsky.
Well, Kiera Hogan took a shot directly to the dome. Official up to a count of 4. I think Ivelisse is looking for the count out here, Brad.
Oh no. No, here we go. Can Kiera Hogan make it in time? Uh-oh, now they're brawling right in front of us.
Oh, this is a personal affair. This is a personal affair between these two. This is a war.
Look at that. Oh, Ivelisse clubbing blows to Kiera Hogan. Kiera Hogan now on top of Ivelisse.
These two are just beating the hell out of each other right here in front of us.
Referee's up to a count of 7, Matt Topolsky. And neither one of these girls are back on a vertical basis. Up to a count of 8.
And we got a count out here. The official up to a count of 10, and we have a count out on our hands as this brawl continues.
Due to a double countout, there will be no winner declared for the match.
Ivelisse and Kiera Hogan beating the living hell out of each other. And a double disqualification declared by the official, neither getting back into the ring before the count of 10. And they're still fighting. I mean, they're still fighting.
Care. Kiera Hogan and Ivelisse still going at it.
Hell, it looks like they're going to fight all the way to Whataburger.
They might. Matt Topolsky, they're now on the top of the stage. These women have not given up. The bell ringing or not.
We're going to need a crew to separate these two.
Somebody needs to get out there and stop this. The match is over. No winner declared. a double DQ by both of these women. And Ivelisse standing tall. Now, wait a minute. Let's see if we can get a camera over there. Now they're on the side of the stage. Kiera Hogan.
Well, this is giving new meaning to exit stage left right here.
What is she doing? Oh! These two women are brawling all over the building.
I can't get anything.
Well, I don't think they know when to stop. I don't think they have it in them. This matchup is over.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Whoa! This match is over. But I tell you what, if the fans want to see it again, we can do it. Women's singles at Ladies Night Out 3. This match will be inside the steel cage.
Wow! What a monumental announcement. Ivelisse, Kiera Hogan, Ladies Night Out 3, steel cage match.
Well, there's only one way to keep them in the ring, and it has to be 15 feet of steel.
The following contest is a first ever women's steel cage match. The only way to win is by escaping the cage. Introducing first, to my left, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, Ivelisse La Sicaria. And her opponent, from Atlanta, Georgia, Kiera Hogan.
A look of intensity on the face of Kiera Hogan. And for those of you at home who are just joining us right now, I want to point out the obvious. There are two people inside this ring surrounded by a steel cage, not three. That means the official is on the outside, and that means there is only one way to win this matchup, by escaping the cage, by either going through the door or over the top with both feet hitting the floor. In the meantime, these two women are going to beat the living hell out of each other.
Well, they're already starting right there. Ivelisse with a hot start into this historic match.
You know, we talk about the evolution of women's professional wrestling. Ivory, certainly you are one of the female pro athletes that has been on the frontier of this the last few years. It's got to make you proud to see this happening in the main event here tonight.
I'm actually very humble. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like I'm trying not to cry, so I'm glad I got my shades on, because moments like this is what make me proud to be a female wrestler, because we're setting the bar. You know, we're starting all these trends, and I'm just so honored and humbled to be a part of this.
And Kiera Hogan, on the back of her mind, has got to be the last encounter between these two at Ladies Night Out. It ended in controversy. It set up the steel cage that is going to be used as a weapon, as a sadistic device, if you will, here tonight. You are looking live at the World Gym Arena, the home of Booker T's Reality of Wrestling, which is home tonight of Ladies Night Out 3, courtesy of Title Match Network. And what a main event.
Kiera Hogan pinned up against that cage there. And you talk about Booker T. Booker T, of course, having a hand in training Ivelisse back when Ivelisse was a contestant on Tough Enough on the USA Network. And, of course, we've seen Kiera Hogan.
Raking Kiera Hogan's face against the steel. And Kiera Hogan came in here with some crimson hair. She may leave with a crimson mask before it's over tonight.
Oh, pulling back on the hair right there. Everything's legal. One way to win, escaping the cage with both feet touching the floor. It's pretty simple strategy to win. Beat your opponent till they cannot stop you.
Oof. They don't call her sadistic for no reason. Ivelisse is really laying those shots in.
What a night of action we have seen. The Diamonds Division Championship on the line between Hyung and Jordan Grace. We saw Barbie Hayden and Veda Scott in action. And now this. And Ivelisse not here to win a popularity contest. She is here to inflict maximum punishment on her rival, Kiera Hogan. Oh, and Kiera! Reversal of fortunes here!
Now Ivelisse is tasting the steel.
Well, Kiera Hogan using Ivelisse like a human pinball in there.
Ivelisse, thrown into that cage, and now Kiera Hogan getting fired up.
As a professional wrestler and a female athlete, there are a lot of things that you can prepare for in a match, Ivory. But in a situation like this, I mean, what's got to be going through the head of both of these competitors right now, knowing that a pinfall or a submission, or even a count out for that matter, isn't going to get the job done?
Trying to get the hell out of there. That's their #1 goal. That's their #1 focus. Find a way to get the other opponent down and get out.
Well, Kiera Hogan, speaking of getting out, is going to try. She's halfway over the top there. And wait a minute.
Oh, no, from the second rope here. Kiera bashing Ivelisse's face off the steel in order to break that up. We were moments away from a very precarious situation. Oh my goodness! A high cross body off that top rope. This is a blood feud between Kiera Hogan and Ivelisse. Make no mistake about it. Over the years in professional wrestling, especially in Texas and the South, we have seen a lot of historic cage matches that have defined and redefined careers. From the things we've seen from Dusty Rhodes and Harley Race and Ric Flair inside the cage, what are we going to see tonight from two female athletes who are the future of pro wrestling?
Both these women have no love lost for each other, and that's being illustrated right now inside the confines of that cage. And now Ivelisse almost using Kiera Hogan as a stepping stone to make history.
And that is exactly what she's doing. She's trying to climb over the top and make it official. Kiera Hogan hanging on to that left ankle.
Now you got to think, this is a stipulation, if you will, that benefits Ivelisse just based on size alone. A height advantage in this match can greatly help you, especially when you can only win by escape. Those couple inches that Ivelisse has on Kiera Hogan could be a major difference maker tonight.
Well, Kiera Hogan has a great opportunity right now. She's already on that top rope. If she can just start the climb. Oh no. Ivelisse pulling Kiera Hogan, off the top of the cage into a sit-out power bomb. Bragging rights on the line. The eyes of the world fixed on Ladies Night Out 3 between Ivelisse and Kiera Hogan inside the cage right now.
See, that was her chance to get out. That was Ivelisse's perfect chance to get out. But see, they hate each other so much that they want to leave at least one of the other in blood.
You know, you bring up a great point, Ivory. The objective of a match like this should be to escape the cage and get a notch in the W column. I think these two are far more interested right now in just punishing each other and just beating the living hell out of each other.
Exactly.
I think y'all are both right. Not only do both these women want to win, but they want to win decisively, and they want to beat up the other opponent so bad. Oh, look at that. Great maneuver by Ivelisse right there.
It looked like a cross between a short arm clothesline and just a judo throw from Ivelisse, powering down her opponent. She's just imposing her will on her right now, putting those boots to the grill.
You see referee Isaac Bullion over there babysitting the steel door. Either woman can request for that door to be open and just take a few steps down to the floor and be declared the winner.
I'm actually surprised, based on what we've already seen so far, that either of them or both didn't request that door to be locked before the match started.
You know what? You make a great point. I don't think either one of these women are concerned with even winning at this point. I think it's way past winning. Ivelisse, with a knee right to the chin of Kiera Hogan. Perhaps even knocking her out with that blow. Kiera Hogan barely moving. Her arm staying stationary in the air.
Ivelisse now pointing to the top of the cage, pointing to the door.
Referee Isaac Bullion opened that door, but Ivelisse saw Kiera Hogan was getting up and it wasn't going to be enough. Door shuts. Match continues.
Oh, look at this.
Trap T-bone suplex. And I got to be honest, this match, Matt Topolsky, has been all Ivelisse thus far.
Well, you know, you said Ivelisse saw Kiera Hogan getting up, and that's why she walked back from going through the door. I think she saw her getting up, and she just thought, you know what? I need to hurt her some more. I think it's just that simple. That's the feud between these two.
Go!
Because watch, everything that Ivelisse does, she has that sadistic grin on her face. She wants to send Kiera home with so much pain, broken bones, busted face, whatever it is that she can do. She just wants to make sure she's hurt.
Well, dueling chants once again tonight. Crowd split on this one.
And dueling forearm shots in the center of the ring as well. Kiera Hogan trying to fight off Ivelisse, but she continues to impose her will. Now Kiera Hogan, reversal here, up to that second rope. Kiera Hogan now propping herself up on the top of the cage. She's on that top rope. Missile drop kick from the girl on fire. And maybe that will help her even the odds here in our main event. There is no standing 10 count here.
Which woman is going to get to a vertical base first? It looks like it's going to be Ivelisse.
Kiera Hogan digging down, trying to get that second win, trying to get that third win. You know, you pointed out earlier, Ivory, how she was just being mauled in there. It looks like she's turning the tables here now. Ivelisse looking for a German suplex. Nice reversal right there from Kiera Hogan.
Oh, wait a minute.
What is she going
Wait
for?
a minute. Oh, and a baseball slide right into the dome of Ivelisse, sending her into that cage even further.
And I can tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, that's not a Casper mattress that she's propped up against. That is steel, and there is no give. Ivelisse has got to get out of Dodge.
Ivelisse in trouble now. That second shot had her pinned up against the steel support post in the middle of the cage. Obviously the hardest part of the structure. And Kiera Hogan is almost done. Looks like Ivelisse was able to get to that second rope.
Well, Ivelisse just there out of desperation, able to stop Kiera Hogan from escaping the cage, and the match continues. And what does Ivelisse have planned here now?
Ivelisse
Oh,
now,
that wasn't nice.
I don't think she's too concerned about being nice. Ivelisse on that second rope. Kiera Hogan trying to reverse
I'll
it,
tell
man.
you what, she's not running for class president right now. She is in there trying to inflict damage, trying to hurt Kiera Hogan, and she doesn't give a damn what anybody thinks about her. Ivelisse looking for a German suplex here from that top rope. Oh my goodness!
Oh.
What a dangerous situation.
Looked like Ivelisse didn't get all of it. Kiera Hogan shifting her weight the last second. The maneuver hurting both women. I think Ivelisse might be on dream streak right now. Oh no, she's well aware, Matt. She's asking for that cage to be open. She might just roll out the bottom.
I'm actually very surprised to see this. Ivelisse,
She understands now that it's now or never, and there you go.
well, Ivelisse has inflicted so much damage, so much punishment on Kiera Hogan, and she still hasn't been able to put her away. Kiera Hogan just keeps coming back for more.
Referee closing the door as both these women continue to brawl at it. I think Ivelisse just screaming out why to Kiera Hogan.
Well, I think she just asked her, why won't you just die? Kiera Hogan in a bad state of mind here right now, and it looks like Ivelisse is going to try and put the finishing touches on this. Oh!
Wow. Obviously no love lost here.
Oh!
Oh, there Kiera Hogan
There
now.
goes that fire.
The girl on fire is fired up. Here she goes.
Well, Kiera Hogan was smoldering out there for a minute, and then Ivelisse just dumped gasoline on top of the fire. Kiera Hogan.
Oh, wait a minute. Just use Ivelisse as a step stool.
Well, Ivelisse
Smart.
doesn't know where Kiera Hogan is right
Kiera
now.
Hogan's halfway over there, Matt. This could be all. All Kiera Hogan has to
Better
do
go.
is drop
She better
down.
go.
All Kiera Hogan has to do is drop down to the floor and she wins. A headbutt there to Ivelisse, and I think we got it.
Kiera
And she
Hogan
did
is
it.
over the top.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, to my right, from San Juan, Puerto Rico, Ivelisse La Sicaria. And her opponent, from the graveyard of Tijuana, Mexico, the international superstar, La Mira Rosa.
Oh, wow.
Ivelisse. Well, Ivelisse is not trying to win this matchup on style points. There are no judges.
There is a referee and a 3 count, and that's all that matters. She knows it, and she's going right to work, Barbie Hayden.
Right, there was nothing pretty about the way that match started, and she doesn't care. That's the thing I was talking about, is she is ruthless. She is just, oh my God, her eyes on the prize. She knows that she wants to win this.
The first time these two women have faced each other, and you got to think that they probably both were in their respective war rooms trying to craft a strategy. But I think with that sneak attack from Ivelisse, strategy might have just gone out the window. Oh! Look at that!
Ivelisse, Hurricane,
Beautiful. These two women going back and forth right now here at Booker T World Gym Arena. And speaking of the 5-time champ himself, the Hall of Famer.
High cross body off that springboard. Kick out at 2.
Early on in Ivelisse's career, she got to sit under the learning tree of Booker T in the 2011 season of Tough Enough. She got to learn from some of the all-time greats, Booker T, Trish Stratus, and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, she certainly got that stone cold attitude. There's no doubt about that. Thunder Rosa goes for a pin attempt there.
Oh, broken up!
This is what's so great about both these ladies, is they are so well versed in the lucha world. It's so fun to see this style.
Well, Ivelisse right here in front of us.
Should we be moving here?
They're all attracted to you, Barbie. You attract chaos.
I'm telling you.
Well, now Ivelisse daring Thunder Rosa to come to the outside. As Thunder Rosa sneaks under the bottom rope, Ivelisse hightailing it out of here. Oh! Thunder Rosa played right into her hand, TP.
Absolutely, mind games right there on the part of Ivelisse, and it worked. She is not here to win a popularity contest tonight. That is a fact.
It's funny, I was just talking about how they both have this lucha background and this lucha style, and then they go straight into ground and pound immediately after, because Ivelisse is well-versed in so many styles. You were talking about how she was on Tough Enough before, and I think this shows that she has worked with so many legends, and they have given her so many different styles.
A lot of tools in the toolbox. And now she proclaims to be the best in the world.
Well, at the present moment, I don't think that Thunder Rosa can disagree with that. Ivelisse firmly in control of this matchup.
Ivelisse rolling in, breaking the count of Isaac Bullion. Oh!
Well, despite the chaos that we have witnessed here tonight, this is not a no disqualification match, but don't tell Ivelisse that. Knife edge chop on the outside with some mustard on it. Reversal here from Thunder Rosa. Oh my, we have receipts all over.
Wow, I feel those chops.
I was just about to say that. Oh my gosh, I feel like everyone in the room can feel those chops.
These two women are beating the absolute hell out of each other. No! And you can see the chest of Ivelisse is beat red. It's turned the color of her hair.
I'm telling you, Thunder Rosa right now is treating Ivelisse like the meat in that meat locker that Rocky was beating the hell out of. Just bruising her up right now.
And wait a minute, now she's going to the top. We know Thunder Rosa likes to fly.
Oh! That's more in line with that lucha style that we should come to expect, but Ivelisse really trying to keep this on the ground, keep it methodical.
She got her on her back, though, now. Oh! A sit-down backpack stunner.
Now, we did see this move earlier in the night.
1, 2, kick out.
There we go. I was thinking maybe it would pay off for Ivelisse and get that 1, 2, 3, but I think she paused just a little bit too long there before pinning.
I think you're right there, Barbie Hayden. Not capitalizing on the moment quickly enough.
Just a different intensity with Ivelisse than you see with most competitors. Every match is personal for her.
Absolutely, and that covers men and women. It's not just in the women's division that, you know, she kind of scares people. I think that even if she went up against a man, they would still have fear because she's ruthless.
I fear any woman from Puerto Rico.
That's fair. Or with red hair.
Snap suplex from Ivelisse, who continues to dominate this matchup. And now she's talking a little smack as she goes in the lateral press. Cover here.
Hold on, I thought she
Whoa,
might have got her. I thought she
Tried
almost
to hook
had her right
both
there.
legs there. That's the thing. She delays for a second to talk a little trash, but it's not a nonchalant cover.
Oh, now look at that, pulling on the hair. The hair. Referee needs to make sure that she breaks up from pulling on her hair. Come on, ref, stop that. Oh!
You really think Isaac Bullion is going to try and get between Thunder Rosa and Ivelisse?
I just want someone to slap him upside his face
Okay.
tonight so bad. Just so bad.
I mean, I guess after the matches he's seen tonight, he probably doesn't even know what is legal, what is, you know, what is happening, where he is.
Yeah.
Well, I was
rule book
going
is
to
out
say,
the
I don't
window.
think he's a
Yes.
card-carrying member of Mensa, but he's not that dumb, okay? He knows better.
Oh! And now, get into a submission hold.
Well, from that sit-out full Nelson slam, now trying to dislocate not one, but both arms. Thunder Rosa in a bad way here.
Using leverage to tear at the labrums in the shoulder. Oh, what is that now? Hold on,
Oh, look at this, a reverse surfboard stretch here. What a reversal, innovative reversal from Thunder Rosa. A little rocking chair action there.
Oh!
And now she's pulled her. She's got her in full rock. Oh!
Rosa is holding no punches. She is not holding back.
Oh, wait a minute, though. Ivelisse with the right leg to the right knee.
Shot there to the sternum, cover two. Almost got her. Ivelisse tried to knock the wind right out of Thunder Rosa.
Oh, wow. Ivelisse is mean. This is a mean woman.
And she is cerebral as well. I mean, you saw the misdirection on that shot right there, anticipating Thunder Rosa trying to reverse.
Oh. And now Thunder Rosa just trying to fight her way back into this one.
Double underhook. Cover here. One, two.
That's it. Oh, wow.
Thunder Rosa slips out the back door. You know, Barbie, at the beginning of this matchup, you discussed how you were surprised by the styles early on with both of these two competitors having a lucha background. It's continued to be mostly nothing but a brawl.
I know, you would almost think that, and maybe I'm crazy, maybe I don't know this, but it almost seems like they really have a personal vendetta after one another. I know that they do share the ring at some points with the companies like Lucha Underground and things, but with this being their first matchup, you would think that there wouldn't be this personal vendetta that there seems to be.
Well, they're certainly not fighting over me, so I don't know what this is.
You don't know that.
Oh, I think that's pretty safe to say. Hold on now.
Roll up here. One, two. Kick out.
It's almost like they're not looking for the winner, but they're looking to kill each other.
Well, that is definitely one way to put it.
But it kind of seems to be the theme of the night, to be honest. Look at this. Everybody is ruthless.
Yeah, I think it goes without saying this has been the most violent ladies' night out.
Right. Maybe it is because
of the
I'm over
catalog,
here. Maybe
yes.
that's what it is. You know, they're like, hey, you know what? Barbie Hayden's over there. I think we're going to just knock each other out. Rename the show Ladies Lights Out.
Yes.
Hi-oh.
Face first into that top turnbuckle. Ivelisse reasserting herself. Thunder Rosa has had moments where she's peppered in some offense just to save herself long enough to continue to live and fight in this matchup. But Ivelisse has been dominating for more than 80% of the contest. She has been one step ahead. Can Thunder Rosa find a way to gain some momentum and build off it here in this main event? She drives that elbow into the corner. Off the ropes. Clothesline tackle there. Cover, 1, 2, hooks the leg. Ivelisse slips out the back door, 2.5.
And I think Thunder Rosa might be in a little bit of pain here. I don't think that was a scream out of frustration. You see her grabbing her low back, grabbing her legs, grabbing her arm.
Now her throat.
Now her throat. She's definitely feeling the effects of Ivelisse's offense.
Well, we've seen Ivelisse try and dislocate both of her shoulders. We saw that backpack stunner in the middle of the ring. That could dislocate or potentially pop out a vertebrae in the neck. C7, C8, C9. A lot of damage here done methodically by Ivelisse.
And I just go back to it again, exactly the opposite of what I was expecting in terms of offense in this match. I definitely thought we were going to see that Lucha Libre style, what we've alluded to before, and it's been the absolute reverse.
I mean, Barbie, do you think that perhaps that's part of Ivelisse's strategy? Is that she thinks that she can't out Lucha, if you will, Thunder Rosa, so she's going to beat her into submission.
Both women having the same idea.
Maybe that is what it is. I mean, it really does seem like they are on the same page this entire match. I mean, they probably went in knowing, okay, hey, we have the same style. We are about the same size. And I think Ivelisse thought she was going to get the upper hand, but clearly Thunder Rosa is keeping up.
Get a live look there at the World Gym Arena for Ladies Night Out 4, exclusively on Title Match Network.
Now, Thunder Rosa trying to get back in this match. A lot of offense right there.
Oh!
Mid-level drop kick sends Thunder Rosa into that bottom rope. Comes back again. That is devastating. Cover, 1, 2, may have broken a rib there.
I was just going to say, she probably crushed her sternum with that drop kick. I mean, I do not know how Ivelisse kicked out of that, to be honest.
Brutal, brutal drop kick. Able to get the shoulder up. You know, they talk a lot about in different sports, if an athlete has any dog in them. I think without a shadow of a doubt, Ivelisse, oh, look at that. What an innovative maneuver that was. Has a lot of dog in her.
Oh, yes, her bite is certainly worse than her bark. We've seen that. Trap T-bone suplex here. Overhead, perfectly executed. Ivelisse says it's over. Hooks the leg. 2. Another kick out, and Ivelisse, look at the look of surprise and shock on her face. Perhaps she's a bit bewildered that Thunder Rosa has been able to stay in this matchup for as long as she has. To remind everybody at home, this is the first encounter between these two at Ladies Night Out. Thunder Rosa here.
Well, look, she's got Ivelisse's hair. Kind of returning the favor from earlier this match.
Oh! Well, you talk about rearranging vertebrae. That certainly may have done it right there. Thunder Rosa looking to steal it after taking the majority of the punishment in this matchup. But she can't do it. The match continues. Ivelisse kicks out at 2.5. You are watching the main event of Ladies Night Out 4, the All-Women's Invitational, brought to you by Title Match Network, exclusively on Title Match Network. The pinnacle of women's professional wrestling. You are witnessing it here tonight. What a night it has been. And this contest continues.
Wait a minute. Looking for that Scorpion Death Drop reverse DDT.
Standing switch after standing switch. Another. Thunder Rosa, look at this.
Oh, we've seen her put her competitors in this maneuver before. Oh! Great reversal by Ivelisse. Ivelisse.
Oh!
Flipping powerbomb.
1, 2, 3.
Here is your winner, Ivelisse
Well, you can talk all you want about her resume, here we go, the main event. Falls Count Anywhere between Ivelisse and Jazz right here at Ladies Night Out 5 live on Title Match Network. It is underway and it is getting started fast and furious here.
She still has her jacket on. Like, that's how much this is just cut right to the action. This is intense. Oh! Can you imagine where it's going to go from here?
Now, what is your experience, though, Barbie Hayden, with Ivelisse? Ivelisse obviously has a huge mean streak right now. It's on display.
So I will say my experience with her has been visual only. She and I have actually never faced one another. And, you know, kind of watching right now, not a bad thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, Ivelisse certainly has a sadistic side to her, but Jazz is no stranger to taking things to the extreme either. Barbie Hayden, who do you think would have the advantage in this matchup, knowing that it's Falls Count Anywhere?
I am actually going to have to go with Ivelisse on this one, and the only reason I say that is because she has a little bit more of that, you know, you don't know what I'm going to do, I have that trick up my sleeve, you know, type vibe, whereas Jazz, I think, is going to be more of your heavy-hitting competitor inside of the ring.
Absolutely.
And we've seen Ivelisse get extreme here at Ladies Night Out before. You mentioned it a couple times on the broadcast match Polsky against Kiera Hogan in that steel cage main event a few months ago. She's not afraid to get dirty. She's not afraid to get hurt. She's not afraid to take a bump or two.
Well, I think that's one thing that makes, you know, if there's any commonality between these two, if you will, it's the fact that I think they both take great pleasure and enjoyment in hurting the competitor standing across from them.
Absolutely, but now we're seeing Ivelisse get Jazz down. Jazz trying to get out of it.
Does Ivelisse just sign up for these things? Is she just like refusing to do normal matches and she's like, any stipulation where I can like absolutely, you know, torture my opponent and give her the most pain? Is that what she signs up for?
Yeah, it could, it could very well be. That could be her thing.
I'm starting to think that's what she does. She signs up and looks for these things. She's looking for blood.
There were a few fans for a little cover here, one and a kick out. There were a few fans earlier here today. They were at the local Home Depot actually taking selfies with Ivelisse as she was over there purchasing ladders, chairs, everything else that, you know, was on sale. So, I mean, I'm sure that will come into play at some point here tonight, knowing that it is Falls Count Anywhere. There are no rules. I actually have no idea why Isaac Bullion is even in there.
Well, he's there for one reason and one reason only. That's to count the winning fall in this contest. For a Falls Count Anywhere, we've seen a lot of wrestling here so far. Not as much brawling as you might expect in a stipulation such as this.
You know, really, it could just be like that filling out factor with these two ladies because they know that they want to win at any cost, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they have to start killing each other right off the bat because who's to say she doesn't get a pinfall or submission right here, you know?
Right, and not have to take all that damage on your body or...
Exactly.
Well, Ivelisse working on that hammerlock from behind right here on Jazz.
Oh, wow, look at the strength. Here. That's one thing, Barbie Hayden. Jazz is a very strong individual.
She is. She's something to watch. Oh, and she's quick, too. Look at her.
She has not missed a step throughout her entire career. Has not fallen off at all, Matt Topolsky.
Well, and this is the thing, too, Brad Gilmore and Barbie, that when you look at this as an independent observer, Ivelisse has built a very impressive resume for herself over the last few years. There's no question about it. But Jazz has to be a measuring stick for any professional athlete in the women's division of professional wrestling. There's no question about it.
You know, Matt, not to correct you on that, but I think that Jazz might be a measuring stick for any professional athlete, man or woman, in the wrestling business, because her longevity has been, it's incredible.
Absolutely. I really cannot name many people who have been in it as long as she has and have remained relevant and tough. I mean, look at this. She's using her strength. She's using her speed against somebody who is younger than her, you know, and she's keeping toe-to-toe.
Absolutely.
Obviously scaring her out of the ring.
Yes, this is definitely a point of frustration for Ivelisse.
And a
she
stare
came
down
on this
low.
matchup.
Oh, okay.
And once again, I mean, something... Did you run over her cat or something? I mean, what happened here between the two of you?
Okay, so first off, I would never run over a cat.
Okay.
Love cats. My kitty is my baby.
I'm just saying it could have been accidental, you know.
No. Maybe this is my
Your luggage gets switched at the airport. I mean, something has happened here.
Maybe she's trying to build a friendship and use me against Ivelisse. Maybe that's what this all is. You know?
Could be.
Could be.
Four-dimensional chest by Jazz, but right now these two are on the outside. Falls Count Anywhere. It can happen in the ring, on the ramp, or in the parking lot.
Reversal here. Jazz face first into that post. And there is the first moment the first moment of extreme, if you will, in this Falls Count Anywhere match. And you know Ivelisse damn good and well is going to try and take advantage of this. And if this matchup goes into overtime, it will be available on the network later on here tonight. An extended edition of Ladies Night Out 5.
You know, I don't like the way that they're coming this direction because they might use one of us.
Oh, that may have broken a hand.
Oh, my God.
Ivelisse swung for the fences, and she connected with steel.
Oh, dirty tactics right there. Oh, right there in front of the ref, too. I forget this, you know, there's no disqualification, so she can break the eye.
Look out.
Right here in front of us. Jazz staring down Barbie Hayden. As long as she doesn't hit me, I'm okay.
What?
I don't want to throw you under the bus, Barbie.
Please hit him. Please hit him.
Hit him, not me. Whoever you got to get is not me. I'm starting to think that maybe she doesn't like me. I think you're right.
Well, what gave you that impression?
I was about to say the same thing.
I'm trying to be optimistic.
Oh, man.
Oh.
That's solid steel support beam. And Ivelisse with a kick to the side of the head on Jazz.
Oh, and here we go.
Where's she going? Where's she going?
Oh, wait a second. Ivelisse has grabbed one of the production cables here.
This is where Ivelisse is going to be dangerous. This right here where she can just be creative, be maniacal.
Oh, no. Oh, come on. Oh!
Jazz trying to outmaneuver Ivelisse. Did so. Oh, wow, these two women. It's been nonstop.
Jazz just out-muscling Ivelisse, forcing her into the ring, and now she's just choking the hell out of her with one of those production cables.
And it's all legal. That's the crazy part. This is a pin. This is a pin attempt.
Well, here we go.
1, 2. And again, we want to remind everyone at home watching us live on the Title Match Network, if this matchup goes into overtime, it will be available on the network later on tonight. Do not fear, because of your subscription, you will see the main event of Ladies Night Out 5 in its entirety. Cover here from Ivelisse. That reversal, now she's trying to strangle Jazz as well. As you stated earlier, Barbie Hayden, it is all legal, 100%.
Oh, look at this, though. Now Ivelisse, though, on the back of Jazz, choking her with that cable. She might pass out after this one.
Exactly. I think Jazz was bringing her back into the ring so she could feel more confident. Now Ivelisse is already taken back over.
I mean, Barbie Hayden, you have prepared for hundreds of professional wrestling matches in your career, but how in the hell do you prepare for something like this?
I think you have to just go in with that mental toughness, that mental stability of knowing that you have to think on your toes. You have to know that you're going to get hurt, and you have to just be opportunistic. You have to see what's around you and utilize it. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's win at any cost, and especially in this case.
Well, right now, these two ladies trying to use anything that's not nailed down. Double underhook suplex, perfectly executed by the Hall of Famer Jazz. And Ivelisse taking a powder for just a moment. You are watching Ladies Night Out 5 live on the Title Match Network, coming to you from the World Gym Arena.
This could get really dangerous. What if they go off of the stage here?
Well, that is metal grating. The same type of diamond plate that you might find on the toolbox of the back of a pickup truck. Certainly not designed for human bodies to be crashing on it.
Oh, what are they going to do here? What are they going to do here? I'm so anxious now. Oh
wow. Not
right there.
Ivelisse, though, she's getting the hell out of Dodge.
I mean, can you blame her?
And you can see the frustration from Jazz, who is stalking Ivelisse right now. It's a bit of an unusual situation for Ivelisse because normally she's the aggressor.
Oh. Ivelisse trying to go into the ring to grab something. Jazz cut her off, and now Jazz.
Oh, my God. It definitely is, like, gone back on her now. Ivelisse was trying to get that chair, and now Jazz gets to use it however she would like.
Oh, no. Oh! Jazz now going for that cover.
Here. 1, 2. Once again, to remind everyone at home, it is Falls Count Anywhere, and there are no rules.
Now, Jazz. Oh, wait, hold on.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Both female athletes have been reaching under that ring, and no, there are not infinity stones under there. It is foreign objects. Very dangerous one.
Oh!
A ladder, a chair, a cable, all being employed now in this fight.
What is going on here?
Oh! Knee to the face!
She might be out on this one. She may be out with a 1, 2, 3. Let's see if Ivelisse can.
Ivelisse looking for the roll up
capitalize.
here.
Here we go.
1, 2.
Oh! I don't know if Jazz knows where she is right now.
Well, stiff kick to the face by Ivelisse. Oh, wait, hold on now. What is she doing? Oh, oh!
This fight continues.
Oh!
God, man.
Now a
solid
shot right to the gut.
Oh!
And now Ivelisse taking the brunt of the punishment here. Jazz dishing it out. Sends Ivelisse back into the ring.
See, this is where she feels most comfortable. You can tell because she keeps trying to bring it back to the middle where she knows that at least she can outpower her. Even if she's not using these weapons and not using the things around them, she knows that she can outpower Ivelisse here in the middle of the ring.
It's an excellent point. There are no surprises inside the middle of that well-lit ring. And every time Ivelisse steps to the outside, she's looking for some inadvertent DDT there. Cover 2 and a kick out.
And right there is why you cannot count out Ivelisse. She's dangerous outside, she's dangerous inside. And really, with the way Jazz is kind of having her like sassy attitude tonight, I really don't hate seeing it. I don't mind.
And now these two trading shots in the center of the ring.
And we want to remind everyone at home once again, if this matchup, which is live right now on the Title Match Wrestling Network, goes into overtime, it will be available on the network later on here tonight. Just a reminder for everyone at home, if you are a subscriber, you will see the main event of the Ladies Night Out 5, in its entirety. A little tongue-tied here. Because of the chaos going on inside the ring. Drops the leg. This could be it. Jazz trying to finish off Ivelisse. Not so fast. And the match continues.
Right, and right there is where you can see the pure athlete side of Jazz. And then here, her just being smart. She knows that she can wear her down in this position because obviously she couldn't get her, down for the 1, 2, 3. So now she can just wear her down. She doesn't even need the weapons.
Excellent point, and this is exactly Jazz's strategy. Ground and pound. Lay on your opponent. Use that weight and that size advantage.
I'm taking notes. Either way.
Definitely a nice study session for you, Barbie, here at ringside.
Well, by the look she's been giving you, it's either going to be one or two things. She wants a fight or she wants to take you out for a drink. So,
right.
I guess we'll find out here momentarily.
As long as I'm not in Ivelisse's position right now, I'm good. Oh! I spoke too soon. Really not Ivelisse's position.
There it is. That's the broadcaster's jinx.
I know. I said something and then she gets nailed. Oh, she's talking to me? Is she seriously? Was that a threat? Is she threatening me?
Well, she wanted to make sure that you saw it, that's for sure. Ivelisse responding here. Oh, it takes a shot right to the face, and now she responds.
Oh!
And the tempo being pushed here into fifth gear between these two. Ivelisse and Jazz teeing off on each other here with some knife-edge shots. Now shots, forearm shots to the face. Reversal here. Series of reversals. Ivelisse goes spine first into that steel ladder.
And more talk.
What is she? You know what?
More trash talk to Barbie Hayden.
Come on, Barbie. Come on, Barbie. Barbie Hayden has left the commentating table. Come on, Barbie.
What the hell is going on, Matt Topolsky? Barbie Hayden.
Come on, Barbie Hayden with a shot on Jazz.
Barbie Hayden.
DDT on the chair. Ivelisse rolls up Jazz, center of the ring, cover 1, 2. Ivelisse gets the W.
main event is muy caliente before the bell even rings. Brad Gilmore, one of the biggest first-time matchups you can't see anywhere else. Put this into words and context for everybody at home.
I mean, I can't even begin to tell you what you feel, the thickness of the air right now in the World Gym Arena. There's very few firsts that we've had here at Ladies Night Out that have just felt this massive. And right now, Matt Topolsky, I cannot believe that we're seeing it for the first time ever right now on the Title Match Wrestling Network here for Ladies Night Out. I'm excited. I want to get this thing on because this is going to be a fight. Both of them protecting their colors.
Ivelisse just wanted to point out that the big difference between their personas. She wanted to point out that she's the first female to have this persona and that she's the actual leader of the Las Sicarias. And Diamante was the one that was asked to join. So she's saying that Diamante does not lead a gang, but she's the leader of her gang.
We talked about gang warfare in the last match. Matt Topolsky right now has come to life. It's about protecting your set, protecting your colors.
Set tripping.
Well, you be set tripping, bro. I know some people.
As this heat wave continues to grip the nation, it certainly has gripped the World Gym Arena here tonight for Ladies Night Out 7. You talk about summer blockbusters. Well, in order to have one, you got to have a great final act, and this is it. This is your main event at Ladies Night Out 7. It is Ivelisse, it is Diamante. It is the first time ever. Bit of a human chess match early on here. Ivory, both of these two athletes, longtime veterans of the sport of professional wrestling.
Yes.
Who, if either, has any advantage based on your professional experience?
Right now, I got to give it to Ivelisse. This is her home turf. This is her show. She runs this show. She has experience at Ladies Night Out. But it's going to be a close one. But if I had to give that slight edge, I'd give it to Ivelisse.
Well, now Diamante and Ivelisse almost trying to best one another here. It's almost, Matt Topolsky, not just physical warfare in a lot of ways, it's mental.
Both of these two have waited a long time for this matchup, so I don't think either of them are in a big hurry to get it over here. You know, I mean, this is a real proving ground. Both of these two want to test each other here tonight. I say it often, it's like wrestling in a mirror when you have two opponents that know each other very well. These two know each other extremely well. They've just never faced each other before inside the squared circle. That's one of the many things that makes this main event so compelling.
Now Diamante trying to get the crowd on her side. Maybe build a little momentum. Ivelisse, though, that's a veteran presence right there, Matt Topolsky. She knew exactly where she was. She went to the outside. She's not going to let Diamante get any momentum. Ivelisse smart. Trying to avoid conflict here on the outside. Maybe let Diamante use a little bit of that energy. Wear it off so that later when they get in deep water, she can take advantage.
Diamante.
Oh, my goodness.
A huge dive through the ropes right there that's raising eyebrows at the Clinton compound. And Diamante putting her mark on this matchup early. Pulls Ivelisse back in the ring. You know, you talk about Ivelisse trying to save that energy, Brad Gilmore. She's no stranger to those championship rounds. But if she can preserve some energy, she sure will.
You know, she is definitely used to Joe, look at that DDT right here on the outside. Remember when Ivelisse went up against Kiera Hogan, the lady that we saw accompany Diamante out to the ring inside the steel cage for the first time in Texas women's wrestling history. She was able to take her to the limit.
Ivelisse breaks the count once again.
Oh, my goodness.
Cannonball off the ring apron. as Ivelisse starts to impose her will. You know, Ivory, in the sport of professional wrestling, obviously egos run wild. And there's definitely a reason for that here between these two, as they both claim to be the first. They both claim to be the originator. Sibling rivalries, if you will, to some extent. You think that plays any part in who may or may not have an advantage in this matchup?
It's almost kind of hard to gauge because it's like they're the same person, but at the same time it's different.
Here, 2 and a kick out.
They're different. I would say La Sicaria, hopefully I'm saying that right, she's more of the savage, like I'm going to beat your ass, excuse my language. And then Diamante is more the risk taker. So it's hard, you know what I mean? Because they both have their great points. But like I said, I still stick with Ivelisse having that slight edge.
We know La Sicaria, of course, means hitman in Spanish. And right now she's right on the mark, like the marksman she is. That big kick to the chin.
Ivelisse very proud of her work as well. She's authoring another masterclass here early on. Kick out at 2. A matchup here of creative cruelty taking on beautiful brutality in our main event for the first time ever. Looks like, Brad, she's enjoying it in there. Ivelisse is taking great pride and enjoyment in her work here early on.
Well, like any professional does, you know, we talk about her being La Sicaria. She's going to enjoy her work. And she's been waiting a long time to get her hands on Diamante, and she's going to enjoy every second of it. Look at those big forearms to the dome. Oh,
beautiful snap suplex with a bridge. Shout out to Gordon Soley. Kick out at 2. If there was ever a time, that is it. Perfect form on that one. But the matchup continues as Diamante gets that shoulder up. But Ivelisse setting the pace, setting the tone here early, now tossing Diamante like a rag doll, and perhaps your prediction will come true, Ivory Robin. Ivelisse looking as good as it gets right now.
Referee giving some discretion here, a little leniency, because he knows the bad blood between these two women runs deep. Oh!
Sort of like a Superman forearm coming off of the first and second rope there. Diamante trying to turn the tables in this matchup here just a bit.
Oh!
Genesis of all this with Ivelisse claiming that Diamante stole her character, stole her identity, stole her persona, that she had plagiarized everything that she worked for here in professional wrestling. Kick out again at 2. Diamante, of course, took umbrage with that, and here we are in the main event of Ladies Night Out 7.
Now Ivelisse trying to get, oh, wow. Cut off by Diamante, cover match.
1, 2. Shoots that arm out, and the match continues. This main event as advertised. As these two turning the page now on the next chapter of brutality in there.
Here we go now, cover. I thought she was going to go for the cover right there. And now she's looking to inflict some damage, man.
Ivelisse, in a way, looking like a modified version, like of a reverse knee bar there.
Whatever it is, it doesn't look good. It doesn't look like I'd want to be in that position.
I definitely would not sign up for that.
Especially on that knee. I know that Diamante had surgery on her knee at some point like a year or two ago, so.
Well, Ivelisse, that's what being a good markswoman is about. Being a good hit woman is about. La Sicaria. You have to know your target. You have to know your mark. Their weaknesses, what they do. And right now, Ivelisse has her in a good position where we could see a potential submission. Referee Isaac Bouillon's right there, though.
Diamante trying to power out of it now, an armbar from behind here. A lot more of a ground game than I think any one of us expected. Ivelisse coming in here with a game plan, and quite frankly, up until this point, most of it has been worked out to perfection on Diamante, and now she is favoring that aforementioned knee that you brought up, Ivory.
And now it looks like she's trying to expose it a little bit. Taking the brace and the padding off of that surgically repaired knee.
She's showing that sadistic side that we had all mentioned earlier. Why she's known as a sadistic assassin.
And now she tries to work to get that padding off. Oh, now the knee brace is off, Matt.
Well, that knee brace, in many respects, was helping to hold tendons together in there, including that patellar, which was surgically repaired and may need to be surgically repaired again after this matchup here tonight. Oh, Ivelisse with a ground and pound right now on soft tissue that is going to give if she continues. Ivelisse is dangerous enough without having an advantage on her opponent to where the person she's wrestling only has one good leg. And now that is the scenario that is beginning to play out here in this main event.
Oh, man.
Oh, an exchange of knife edge chops in the center of the ring now that ring out through the World Gym Arena.
It's like they're battling in the middle of the barrio, these two women going after it.
Oh! An impressive reversal into a stunner that would definitely get a thumbs up from Steve Austin himself, but can Diamante capitalize here?
Both these women back up to a vertical base. Diamante ducks to the, wow. Catches Ivelisse, Matt, with a big, big line, couple of them.
Diamante clubbing blows to the back here. Now those forearm strikes as well, landing flush on the sternum of Ivelisse, and she follows it up with a slap that says, "Wake up! This is the main event, and I have come to prove a point." Hesitation, surfboard drop kick in the corner. Diamante to finish it off. Ivelisse slips out of the match, continues. But my, how the momentum has changed in this one, Ivory.
Diamante is, like you guys said earlier, she's here to prove a point. She's here to prove that she did not steal Ivelisse's persona. She did not steal her gimmick. She said that is all her. She has no reason to take it. So now she's here to prove a point that she not only can do something by herself, that she can come in and defeat our main eventer for LNO.
Ivelisse telegraphing that waist lock from behind here. Trap suplex. That's a perfect 10 as well.
Could be it.
Hooks
One,
the leg.
Two.
Diamante gets that arm up again. Neither one will stay down. There is too much at stake in this one. There are no titles on the line, but respect is on the line. Bragging rights is on the line. The right to say I was the first, I am the original is on the line in this one. Diamante looking to finish it off here. Knee strike from Ivelisse. Diamante blocks the second.
Oh, wow.
Devastating stunner, middle ring. One, two.
Three. Wow.
Ivelisse gets those shoulders off the mat. with a 1/10 of a second to go. And Ivelisse, look out, she has a handful of knee brace there. Reversal. Oh, impressive reversal.
Wow. She's trying to get it. Diamante's blocking it. Oh!
Roll through snapmare, cover 1, 2, 3!
She got her.
Ivelisse with a massive victory here tonight over Diamante.
She took her for a ride.
Well, the fans who drove in from San Antonio, Brownsville, and all parts of Texas and the southern states to come to Ladies Night Out, they came to see that match right there. What a main event.
Absolutely a tremendous exhibition of athletic competition between two of the best. And here tonight, it's Ivelisse who grabs all the bragging rights at Ladies Night Out 7.
Oh, wait a minute though, Matt Topolsky. She's got Diamante's colors in her hand. Maybe one to add some insult to injury.
What you doing my shit, man? Doing my shit. I just want to say something.
Wipe your nose with this.
It's a good one. Join me. Join me. Las sicarias. Join me. You want me to join you? Join me.
Doesn't sound like a good idea.
Shut up. Don't listen. Why are you listening to me? Tú sabes cómo es. Tú sabes cómo es. ¿Verdad? Tú sabes lo que es en la fucking calle. Que la gente habla de mierda. Struggle, right? You know what that's like, right? You know what that's like. All these, they don't know nothing.
Ivelisse, Matt Topolsky, is she offering an olive branch?
The question is, will Diamante take it? There's
Well, Ivelisse offered more than an olive branch. She cleared the initiation here tonight to join Las Sicarias. And wait just a second, Kiera Hogan, who has been more than friendly with Diamante, is absolutely shocked at the deal that her partner has just made.
Diamante may have just signed a deal with the devil.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there is a new hit squad in professional wrestling. The deal has been signed in blood here tonight at Ladies Night Out 7. Ivelisse and Diamante together. Breaking news here live at Ladies Night Out. We want to thank everybody for joining us here tonight at LN07 Live on Title Match Network. Again, if you're taking advantage of that free 14-day trial, make sure to join us also on YouTube and smash that subscribe button and become one of over more than 600,000 subscribers at Title Match. It has been a remarkable night here live from the World Gym Arena in Houston, Texas. For Ladies Night Out 7, I'm Matt Topolsky. For Brad Gilmore and for the Black Diamond Ivory Robin, we bid all of you a good night.
You and me. Ladies Night Out 8. It's my turn.
Yes, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen, this next match is to determine the first ever Ladies Night Out champion. Introducing first, from Houston, Texas, Miranda, Alize. And her opponent from San Juan, Puerto Rico, she is La Zaraya,
The stakes cannot be higher. They have never been higher at Ladies Night Out than they are right now. When you talk about building a legacy for yourself in the sport of professional wrestling, more specifically in women's professional wrestling, there's no better way to do it than to grab the gold and its prestige brand. And here it is. The bell rings. And the main event of the Ladies Night Out Championship begins.
Some trash talk between the two. Ivelisse said to me earlier that she thinks that Miranda has tried to copy her game plan. She's trying to copy her path to success, not only at Ladies Night Out, but in all of professional wrestling. And she's here tonight to prove that she's not only the top star here at Ladies Night Out, but she's better than Miranda.
Ivelisse recently appeared on AEW's All Out pay-per-view, along with her Illinois 6 opponent, Jazz. She's arguably the hottest free agent in women's professional wrestling. Miranda, as we both have had a front row seat for, has turned much more violent, much more intense since debuting here at Ladies Night Out. She's wrestled the likes of Scarlett Bordeaux, Ali Rex, and Alex Rossi along the last 3 Ladies Night Out editions. And has seriously harmed every single woman she stepped in the ring with. As a matter of fact, Ivelisse is the first that I can remember seeing that she didn't attack before the bell rang. We've seen Ivelisse compete in some high-profile contests here at Ladies Night Out as well. She is no stranger to danger, including stepping inside the steel cage.
Matt Topolsky, you mentioned earlier about Miranda. I mean, you were ringside there for that match that set the internet on fire, 50 million views and counting. What do you think that does to the psyche and the confidence of a competitor like Miranda?
I think it's an excellent question. You know, it's hard to get inside Miranda's head. I think it's hard for anybody to get inside Miranda's head because she's such a different competitor, different athlete, and has a different mindset than so many people. She doesn't like to take the comfortable way out. She recently moved to Mexico so that she can start establishing herself as an athlete in the sport of professional wrestling down there. Many people would say that's not the best of ideas, Miranda, but for her, she said, I'm going to go ahead and take the risk anyway. I'm going to get after it. So for me, I think that she has a different mindset than a lot of athletes that we'll see compete here at Ladies Night Out. And for that, I don't think that she let it get to her head. But it's hard not to when you consider the fact that for a time, it was the most popular match in the world. And there was something about her performance that night as well that I think really set it off. I mean, you can talk about the novelty of Joey Ryan all you want to, but Miranda went out there and gave him the fight of a lifetime.
Absolutely. She absolutely did. And now she's trying to bring the same energy and bring the same fight to Ivelisse.
She's too scared.
Big headbutt there by Miranda on Ivelisse.
Elbow from Ivelisse returning fire here on Miranda. Both athletes now perched on the outside of the ring, on the ring apron. There must be a winner for the Ladies Night Out Championship here tonight. Face first goes Alize to the hardest part of the ring. And Brad Gilmore, I am just getting word right now that the winner of this matchup here tonight, the woman that captures the Ladies Night Out Championship, will defend that title at Wrestlecade live on pay-per-view at TitleMatchNetwork.com against Kiera Hogan.
Oh, wow.
And Diamante.
Oh, my goodness. It's a triple threat match.
This is breaking news.
The Ladies Night Out Championship. Incredible. These women fighting right in front of us.
Oh, face first! And the Ladies Night Out logo may be planted across the cheek and forehead of Miranda Alize.
Well, you're wondering, the referee almost got it to a count of 10 there. You wonder who would be declared champion then. I mean, it would be a no contest, one would assume, but I don't think that anybody wants to see that.
Well, I would say at that point, they would probably restart the damn match. I mean, there has to be a winner here tonight. But that is the interesting part of all this, is that you can, for one of the only times you'll ever see in professional wrestling, win a title on a countout or a disqualification. There will be a winner of that Ladies Night Out Championship. Oh my goodness, noggin first into the steel. Goes Ivelisse.
Now back in the ring, finally this match goes.
Miranda hooks both legs. Ivelisse kicks out, goes right back to favoring her forehead.
And I don't think this match is going to be over anytime soon. These two ladies love to fight, and they love fighting one another, and they both want to be the champion. And if we go to overtime, Matt, where can the people see it?
If this matchup extends beyond the live stream, you will be able to see it momentarily. Hold on here, it could be over right now. Kick out at 2. You'll be able to see it in mere moments after that at TitleMatchNetwork.com. And of course, as always, there will be some exclusive behind-the-scenes access that you can't get anywhere else to Ladies Night Out 8 tomorrow at flagsports.com. Flag Sports is culture. Face first into the top turnbuckle. This time goes Ivelisse. And now Miranda taking a chunk out of her opponent.
Oh, man.
Somebody get this lady a sandwich.
And now Miranda trying to do that cannonball that we know that she does in that corner. Not able to pull it off, and look at that. A knee to the face.
Ivelisse had it scouted.
Beautiful move by Ivelisse.
Well, Brad Gilmore, it hasn't been pretty, but it has been violent.
It's definitely been violent. Well, I didn't think that we were going to see, Matt Classic between these two.
1, 2. Miranda gets the shoulder up.
Miranda definitely now clinching onto their face, clinching on that nose, the area that caught the knee of Ivelisse. Oh!
Good attempt here to win the Ladies Night Out title. Miranda kicks out again. Ivelisse now in control of the tempo of this match. First time in a while that we have seen Miranda in a defensive position. How violent she's been in recent establishing herself, imposing her will. An attempt here, 1, 2. Ivelisse now getting a bit frustrated with the official, but the official in excellent position. And the cadence on the count was perfect. That is not the issue at all. The issue for Ivelisse is she cannot keep Miranda Alize down. Will this be enough to capture the title? 1, 2. Now Ivelisse's frustration is really pouring out here. Closed fist raining down on Miranda, and the official has to separate the two.
In the upper hand of Miranda, and now just stomping a mud hole on her in the corner.
Ivelisse has to be careful here, Brad Gilmore. She continues to test the limits of that count. And if the official disqualifies her, Miranda will become champion. Cover 1, 2. Kick out yet again from Miranda, who has taken a tremendous amount of punishment. Refuses to stay down.
Stand up if you're going to want to get this win if you're Ivelisse. It really goes the same for Miranda. Little backpack jawbreaker there. Oh, and a DDT to match.
Miranda, the first offense that we have seen from her in quite some time. But the vestiges of war painted all over her face right now. She is unable to crawl across the ring and get a pin attempt. And Isaac Bullion initiating this count.
Up to 6.
Miranda! Oh, man! Drives that knee directly into the temple. Could be lights out for Ivelisse. Rolls through.
Oh. Another big drop kick to Ivelisse. Ivelisse almost looking lifeless there.
To capture
1,
the Ladies
2.
Night Out Championship. Ivelisse stays alive.
Come on, man.
Got out of dodge at the last moment there as Miranda was looking for that shining wizard. Oh. What a brutal kick to the side of the head to win the Ladies Night Out Championship. No. The pendulum continues to swing back and forth in this main event, where tonight a champion will be crowned for the first time at the 8th All-Women's Invitational. Ivelisse was looking for that trap T-bone suplex. Miranda battles out. Code breaker. Will that be enough? 1, 2 on the package pin. Ivelisse breaks out.
trying to put an end to this thing, trying to beat Miranda, but Miranda had her on the shoulders, Matt. She's got her on the shoulders.
Sunset flip here from Ivelisse.
Oh, trying to go for a knee. Miranda misses, but then, excuse me, Ivelisse misses, Miranda ducks, and then she hit her the second time around.
Miranda with a shining wizard. Will it be a walk-off home run to win the Ladies Night Out title? No, 2 and 99%.
It felt like that was the moment. The crowd thought that was the moment. Miranda thought that was the moment.
This is your main event at Ladies Night Out 8 live on Title Match Network. The L&O Brands Championship hangs in the balance. And both of these athletes, win, lose, or draw tonight, have been the queen of kickouts.
Absolutely.
Now major frustration starting to mount.
Oh! Poke to the eye from Miranda Ivelisse.
Whatever it takes at this point. Ivelisse resting high at about 30,000 feet. I don't think either one of them are planning on putting the landing gear out.
Here we go.
Ivelisse up top. Miranda trying to fight her off.
Ivelisse shoves her off.
That could be all to win the championship. She got her! She got her! In a seesaw war between two of the finest athletes at Ladies Night Out, the crown jewel has claimed her place atop the world's finest brand of women's professional wrestling. Your winner and the new Ladies Night Out champion, Ivelisse. We want to thank everyone for joining us here tonight live on Title Match Network for the 8th edition of the All Women's Invitational. And we send our sincere congratulations to Ivelisse, the first in history to hold L&O Gold. For Ladies Night Out, and for Title Match Network, and for Brad Gilmore, I'm Matt Topolsky. From the World Gym Arena, we say good night.
Are you tired of seeing lawyers on television bragging about how much money they got for a case? So are we. Walker, Texas lawyer doesn't brag about dollar amounts because often the settlements he earns for his clients are so large the insurance company asks they be kept confidential. If you or a loved one have been injured in an accident due to someone else's negligence, don't choose the loudest lawyer in the room. Choose the best. Call Walker, Texas lawyer at 713-552-1117.
Showcase of Champions and Wrestlecade weekend streaming exclusively on TitleMatchNetwork.com. This match is for the Ladies Night Out Championship. Ivelisse defends versus Miranda, Alize, Kiera Hogan, and Diamante. Don't forget to hit subscribe. New matches every day.
Oh man, there's a lot in this matchup. Ladies.
But the interesting thing here, Josh, is that it did not seem like Ivelisse and Diamante are forming any sort of partnership here. It looks like it's essentially every woman for themselves.
Oh my goodness.
And we have word here,
and there
Josh.
it is. That is what is on the line. And this is a fatal four-way elimination style match for the Ladies Night Out Championship.
We have been told this is elimination, so you have to wonder, will now we see Ivelisse and Diamante perhaps come together? As you see them on the same side of the ring right now. This is not a tag team match, folks. Fatal four-way. The last woman standing will be the Ladies Night Out champion.
Diamante and Kiera Hogan in a nationally known, they're in a relationship. They're in a personal relationship.
Absolutely, it's all over social media, groundbreaking relationship between the two.
And you got to think if that's got to play in here tonight, because Diamante being the newest member of Ivelisse's gang, Kiera Hogan on the outside looking in, you know, she can't appreciate that.
But it's almost like two brothers playing against each other in Major League Baseball. You go out there, one's the pitcher, one's the hitter.
Yes, sir.
All bets are off once that bell rings.
That's it. All four of these ladies definitely eyeing that Ladies Night Out Championship.
So Alize and Hogan starting to get into it. Ivelisse has the experience advantage in this match as a 17-year professional, but I don't know how much that's going to really factor in. As Kiera Hogan just tossed right to the mat, and Alize tope suicida to the outside right to Ivelisse and Diamante.
Wow. Not often do you see suicide dives from a ladies match, but that just goes to show you how important this championship is.
Now here goes Kiera Hogan. She's picking up some steam. Woo! And the girl on fire is smoking here inside the Benton Convention Center. Ooh. And remember, folks, this is not one fall to a finish. Eliminations do apply. Pinfalls and submissions are at stake.
Oh.
And you have to wonder, referee Ben Grayson here counting away. He might need an assistant out there.
Yeah, I don't envy Ben Grayson
Ivelisse,
right now.
she opens the cockpit door, and right out of Miami International, Diamante flying right through. That's a direct flight to Charlotte.
Oh, wait. Ivelisse. Oh!
And she comes tumbling down right on all four ladies. Once again, it's every woman for themselves.
Throwing their bodies on the line to try and gain an advantage here in this matchup.
As Ladies Night Out has really established itself over the last couple of years in Houston, Texas, recently becoming a part here in Winston-Salem as well, putting on a great event. But what they really established there with the Title Match Wrestling Network has really put all of these ladies on the map and really given them a big-time outlet to shine.
Yes, sir. Last time Kiera Hogan and Diamante were in this building, back at the end of August, Diamante called out Kiera Hogan for that match that they just recently had. They went to war with each other. They say it didn't tarnish their relationship. They're stronger than ever, but we'll see when Ladies Night Out Gold is on the line.
And once again, folks, we're going to do our best to call the action. You saw Ivelisse right there. Sent Kiera Hogan right into the guardrail on the opposite side of the ring. Miranda, Alize, and Diamante going at it. Now it looks like Diamante and Ivelisse.
Yeah, Diamante not too happy with what Ivelisse did to Kiera Hogan.
They briefly look like they're getting back on the same page. Diamante sidesteps Alize, and Alize takes out the Ladies Night Out champion.
Ooh. And I would put Diamante up against anybody else in the world of professional wrestling. That is one tough young lady, and she gave it to Miranda Alize.
Indeed, ducks underneath right there. Does Diamante, and a sliced bread right in the center of the ring. Our first elimination could be on its way too. And a near fall.
Wow. And Miranda Alize took Ivelisse to the limit in their title match. Ivelisse ultimately the victor, and who was the reigning and defending champion here in this matchup. So she's no shortcomings, I should say, coming into this matchup, and Diamante's aware of it. Oh, wait a minute.
Absolutely, and it looks like the triple sleeper here. Ivelisse is in. And you never know what to expect at the Showcase of Champions, I believe for the very first time.
Oh my goodness.
A 4-person sleeper hold.
Oh, wait a minute. Ivelisse looking for that leverage advantage.
How's this going to work? I don't think I'd want to be Miranda Alize. Oh, there's a jawbreaker by Alize, and the arm drag takes down Diamante. Meanwhile, Ivelisse continues the punishment in the corner there against Kiera Hogan.
And you notice that she was doing that while Diamante was otherwise distracted. I don't think she'd be too kind that she was bending the rules.
As Hogan has Ivelisse in a very precarious position. as she ascends to the top here. Superplex could be on its way. Wait a minute, Diamante, she puts herself in position. Josh, here we go. Miranda Alize's in there. We can see the German suplex. Superplex combo. Tower of Doom.
Wow, that one took out everybody. A superplex, a power bomb, and a German all into one. That sounds like the start of a bad joke to me.
As all 4 ladies are down, 3 of them are in the ring. The current reigning and defending Ladies Night Out champion is laid out on the outside in the form of La Sicaria.
And curious, the referee is counting. It is an elimination style match, so somebody could be counted out here.
That would be a very interesting caveat here to this elimination matchup.
Miranda Alize going to town.
And Alize wallops Diamante there in the near side corner. Gets Hogan there in the far side corner. Miranda Alize having her way right now with 2 of the competitors in this matchup. Picks up Diamante, also go for a pump handle, but Ivelisse comes to the aid of her partner. And now it looks like a double team on its way. And a double DDT on Alize, the former champion. 1, 2, 3, and Diamante has eliminated Miranda Alize.
And so now you got to wonder what kind of game plan is going on there as Ivelisse let Diamante pick up that pinfall.
Certainly a feather in her cap, but at the same time, don't want to do too much Steiner math right here, but I do believe the percentages now increase for Ivelisse.
Yeah, it's almost like a 2-on-1 handicap match here, but you got to think if the personal relationship between Diamante and Kiera Hogan might change those odds a little bit.
Adds another layer to this story here inside the ring that's set to unfold right in front of our eyes as Kiera Hogan.
Diamante did not want to take those orders.
I think someone might be sleeping on the couch tonight. As Ivelisse there sends Kiera Hogan right down. And look at Ivelisse there stopping a mud hole at Kiera Hogan and set to walk it dry.
Diamante begging her off there. She wants to win, but at the same time,
that looked to be a little excessive for Diamante's liking.
Yeah, that plane ride home might be a little uncomfortable.
As the former member of LAX.
A little bit of
trying to come to the aid here of her.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of conflicting relationships going on here, professional and personal.
A personal relationship and a professional relationship. What's got to give there, Josh?
I don't know, but it looks like right now Ivelisse has only one thing in mind, and that's winning this championship.
Diamante right now is on the clock, so you have to think the professional relationship might take precedent.
Yeah, you definitely want to see where their loyalties lie.
And you see that she picks up the intensity but briefly regrets it. Diamante certainly having second thoughts about dishing out the punishment towards Kiera Hogan.
Yes, sir, that look of remorse. It bends, but eventually, Blake, it's got to break.
You have some real veterans in there. As Ivelisse with a stiff kick right to the kidney region. I don't know how well that's going to sit with Diamante.
Ivelisse barking orders.
The Irish whip here, the double team. And the double flapjack. Down goes Kiera Hogan.
This could be it. Kiera might be eliminated.
And Josh, what happens if she is eliminated? What's going to happen between Ivelisse? Now they have to question, why would Ivelisse break up the pin?
Very good point. Diamante may have gone for the cover, trying to save her, right? Save her additional punishment. Go ahead and eliminate her. Ivelisse has got something else in mind.
It looks like Ivelisse wants to be the queen of the ring right now and have things go her way and her way only. As she's ordering around Diamante. Let's see if she's able to follow these instructions. They go for the double back suplex. And Kiera Hogan. Her trainer, Mr. Hughes, is in the house tonight, watching very closely.
And like I said earlier, if you think these young ladies are going to go easy on each other, you've got it wrong.
And Hogan comes back with a blow against Diamante. She needs to be careful right behind. Oh, as Ivelisse nearly collides there with Diamante. Oh! And Hogan, sweeps the leg, Forces a cutter right there. Here we go, stacks her up. 2, 3, and Diamante's gone.
Whoa! Kiera Hogan getting the pinfall on Diamante, eliminating her. Wow.
So Diamante is gone, Miranda Alize is gone. And that leaves Kiera Hogan and Ivelisse. Rosa, the defending champion here, looking to keep that gold around her waist. And it's only been a couple of weeks. She wants to head into 2020, still that champion.
And you got to think that this personal relationship, just because Diamante's been eliminated, does not mean it is over.
And Josh, going back to what we were discussing just a couple of moments ago, Diamante now off the clock. Does that change her allegiance perhaps with what's going on inside the ring?
I gotta say it does. She's looking at Kiera Hogan, has this look in her eye like she's sorry, she's remorseful, but you gotta leave her to her own. It's her job.
And Diamante watching very closely what's going on inside the ring as Ivelisse going back and forth here with Kiera Hogan. Hogan, a 4-year pro. Ivelisse, a 17-year pro. Certainly an experience advantage for the champion here, but I don't know who has more heart than Kiera Hogan.
Right now, she is giving it to Ivelisse.
And a series of kicks right now by Kiera Hogan, and Hogan, runs her face first into that top turnbuckle.
The look on Kiera Hogan's face as she drives Ivelisse into the turnbuckle cover.
And now right in front of us here, Josh, and Kiera Hogan really picking up the pace.
You got to think that aggression from Kiera Hogan.
Ivelisse calling out for Diamante's help. She's a bit reluctant. Hogan kicks away the hands there of Ivelisse. She might have knocked her out. We might have a new champion here. 1, 2.
Diamante up on the apron
But
there.
Josh, you have to wonder, was she coming in there to break up the pin, or was she coming in there to celebrate a new champion?
That is definitely a good question. We heard Ivelisse screaming out to Diamante, go ahead, come in, help me, please. And you got to think Kiera Hogan, the frustration she's had over Diamante, being sided with Ivelisse, I don't know.
We've talked about John Hawkins being a difference maker tonight, the Thomas being a difference maker tonight. With Diamante hanging around ringside, she very well can factor in to who walks out of the Benton Convention Center with the Ladies Night Out Championship.
Ivelisse begging off here. What?
As Ivelisse here, what is she trying to do? Oh my God! Ben Grayson, his glasses fall into the 5th row. There's Miranda Alize. Alize's in the ring. What the hell is she doing back here? Alize and the cutter out of nowhere.
Whoa, wait a minute, what?
Alize, Ivelisse has no idea what's going on.
It's like a Christmas present wrapped up for Ivelisse.
And she nails her there with a big kick to the face. The referee somewhat coming to. 2, 3, and Ivelisse is still the champion.
Miranda Alize wrapped up that victory for Ivelisse. Now wait a minute, I was all concerned about Kiera Hogan and Diamante's relationship, but why would Miranda Alize, who has such hatred for it, why would she come out here and help her?
Well, it looks like the tide might have turned here, Josh.
Whoa, wait a minute, Blake.
As Alize's in the ring, she's got something to say. Is she trying to join here?
I think she said, I want in.
And Diamante, it looks like Diamante does not approve. Something does have to give here.
She wants in, Blake.
You didn't do anything. You sat on your ass this whole match.
Whoa.
I want in. I want in.
Serious.
She's in.
It's like a little bit of trouble in paradise.
Ivelisse just said she's in.
She's in. She's got to be in.
She's giving her the bandana.
Oh, wait a minute.
Diamante, none too pleased about this one.
Las Sicarias just got a new member in Miranda Alize.
Dream Girl Ellie joining us here at AML in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, where Ladies Night Out action will take place. And it's bigger than just that, because the L&O Championship will be defended in this matchup, and we thank you for joining us here on Title Match Wrestling's YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help push us over the 1 million mark. Very close to that celebration. And Dream Girl Ellie with an opportunity to put the biggest feather in her cap in her young career by capturing that L&O Championship. Dream Girl Ellie wants to prove that she is one of the top female professional athletes in the world of professional wrestling today. In order to do that, she'll have to get through the L&O champion. Ivelisse has become the godmother of Ladies Night Out. She has dominated the Ladies Night Out division and has appeared at multiple Ladies Night Out events, stringing together one victory after another, and that's why she carries the biggest prize featured on Title Match Network, the L&O Championship. A perennial veteran in the sport of professional wrestling, Ivelisse has competed with some of the biggest stars in the sport. We'll find out this week just how dominant Ivelisse is, taking on Dream Girl Ellie. Ellie, the first time that she and Ivelisse will be locking up, will be happening right here at AML. The Ladies Night Out Championship, as you see it right there. And more Ladies Night Out action to come on February the 29th. Ladies Night Out will be streaming live. Go to TitleMatchNetwork.com for more information on where you can see it, and also take advantage of that 14-day free trial of Title Match Network. And look at Ivelisse. Mind games early on here. She is cerebral, and that is a big part of her playbook inside the squared circle, getting inside the head of her opponent. Ivelisse wrist control early on here. One thing the champion will do, and that is attempt to establish her dominance and do it early in the matchup. Momentum plays a huge part in the work that you see from Ivelisse inside the ring. Trying to take that arm off early on here. Dream Girl Ellie recently made her Wrestlecade debut and has also wrestled in the United Kingdom as well. Trained by Matt Seidel and Afa the Wild Samoan. There are plenty of tricks up the sleeve of the Ladies Night Out champion. And I'm quite certain as this matchup moves into deep water that Ellie will start to experience the breadth of experience, if you will, that the Ladies Night Out champion has. Ivelisse right now on top of the challenger. Wrist lock arm drag there from Ellie. Challenger here trying to string some momentum of her own together. Champion moves out of the way. Boot to the face. Shot to the temple. Courtesy of the Ladies Night Out champion, who tries to make it a short night of work. And Ellie in trouble early here. Pin attempt, one. Just a one count. Can't be stated enough just how dominant Ivelisse has been since debuting in Ladies Night Out and then capturing that Ladies Night Out championship in a battle between the two true #1 contenders at the time for the L&O title, Ivelisse and the superstar Miranda Alize. Kick out here at 2 this time from Ellie. Ivelisse here grapevines the leg. And a reverse Texas cloverleaf from the L&O champion, perfectly executed center of the ring, and Ellie now in trouble here. Challenger now slips out. Knee to the jaw. Trying to steal it here. Kick out at 2. Ellie again cut off there. She tries to string together some offense. Not enough. Perfectly executed side suplex from the LNO champion. Shout out to Gordon Soley there. Cover here. 1, 2, and a kick out. This time from the challenger. Ivelisse first defended that Ladies Night Out Championship outside of the World Gym Arena in Houston, Texas at Wrestlecade. She defended it in a 4-way dance against Kiera Hogan, Diamante, and Miranda Alize, who she defeated for that championship at Ladies Night Out 8. This just another example of the fighting champion that is Ivelisse. And now a flurry of kicks to the back, showing you that she's got some educated feet as well. Will this be enough to put away Ellie? No. Kick out again. Ivelisse not short on confidence. Not now, not ever. Ellie defiant there. And perhaps to her peril. Knife edge chop from the champion. Goes to the well again. Now Ellie trying to fire back here. Both champion and challenger exchanging shots. Center of the ring. Powers her down. Hooks the leg. 2, 2.5. Ellie slips out and gets that shoulder up, punching her ticket to Second Chance City and forcing this matchup to continue. Walked right into it there. The challenger looking for the upset. Kick out again, this time from the champion. A seesaw battle now. But Ellie has yet to be able to string together offensive maneuvers, gain some momentum, and take over control of this matchup. Ivelisse traps that leg. Down on the knee and then powers down Ellie this time. Package power bomb not going to be enough. 2 3/4, and the match continues. Although Ellie has not been building a lot of momentum and offense in this matchup, she is now visibly frustrating the champion. Painted all over the face of Ivelisse, wondering what she has to do to keep Dream Girl Ellie down. A head full of hair tosses her across the ring like a human crash test dummy, and now Ivelisse turning up the volume a bit here, as we've seen in previous encounters. Clubbing blow to the back from Ivelisse. Shot downstairs to the breadbasket on the challenger. Now mounts the challenger, and she's trying to strangle the life out of her here, as the official could get to a count of 5, would disqualify Ivelisse, but the title will not change hands that way. She knows that, and now drives that knee into the small of the back of the challenger, as Dream Girl Ellie is starting to experience a nightmare in there with the champion. Drives that knee into the small of the back again. Tendons, muscle, and vertebrae all being extended and compromised here, courtesy of the champion. Ellie, does she have any gas left in the tank? Goes for a standing drop kick, and the rug just pulled out from under the challenger here. Ellie up to the second rope. Missile drop kick. This time it does land. Ivelisse, call it momentum or call it a high ring IQ. She rolls to the bottom rope, preserving her ability to get some rest and not be pinned in the center of the ring. Ellie attempting to get back to her feet. That missile drop kick may have taken everything out of the challenger that remained. Ellie back to a vertical base, as is the champion. Lariat. Make it 2. Forearm shot there from the challenger. Ellie blocks the shot. Sends Ivelisse face first into the mat. Super kick to the jaw to win the Ladies Night Out Championship. Kick out at 2 3/4. A flurry of offense now that is growing into a blizzard here for the challenger, Dream Girl Ellie. Double underhook, looking for a suplex. Champion powers out again. Devastating powerbomb with a bridge, center of the ring, still won't be enough. Ivelisse now looking for what appears to be, no, I thought maybe a sharpshooter in the center of the ring. Ellie with a code breaker. Rolls her up here, bridge, 2. Ivelisse slides out. Shock painted across the face of the challenger, wondering what she's got to do to keep down Ivelisse. Ellie now calling her shot here. Climbing to the second rope, perched up top. That's why they call it high risk. Knife edge chop. Oh, Dream Girl Ellie crash lands. And now Ivelisse looks to put the challenger away here. And she taps out.
Ivelisse, break it up right now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Vicious, dangerous, and without mercy. Yet another victory for the Ladies Night Out champion Ivelisse. A valiant effort from Dream Girl Ellie. But it was not enough, as Ivelisse remains on top of the L&O brand, making a massive statement here at AML in Winston-Salem. Thank you for joining us on Title Match Network. Again, hit that subscribe button. Help push us across the 1 million mark. For Ladies Night Out, I'm Matt Topolsky. We'll see you next time.
This contest set for one fall is for the Ladies Night Out Championship. When the bell sounds, the man in charge of the action will be Radio. Introducing first, the challenger. She hails from Laredo, Texas. She is the Prodigy.
There is the girl on fire, Kiera Hogan.
And to your right, her opponent from San Juan, Puerto Rico,
Rok-C.
It is Ivelisse versus Kiera Hogan right now on the Title Match Wrestling Network.
Introducing her opponent. She hails from San Juan, Puerto Rico.
And if you are just joining us live
She is
on
the
Title
reigning
Match
and
Network,
defending
still to
Ladies
come, the
Night
reality
Out
of wrestling,
champion,
Diamond's Championship,
Ivelisse
up for grabs. We have seen Ivelisse in Lucha Underground. We have seen Ivelisse make appearances most recently at AEW's All Out in Chicago. She has become the one to beat at Ladies Night Out. And look at this.
Good job, Radio.
Always short on words, but not tonight. Rok-C has a microphone.
Okay, everybody, before we start, today is my little sister, Raquel, and it's her 8th birthday today. Sadly, I couldn't be there to celebrate with her, but she is watching right now, so I wanted to see if everybody everybody could sing her a happy birthday. Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, dear Raquel. Happy birthday to you.
Well, I mean, Rok-C is a lovely young lady and a tremendous professional wrestler, but not much in the way of a singing voice there, and Ivelisse just ended the birthday party. And here we go. This matchup is for the Ladies Night Out Championship.
Really?
I mean, ladies and gentlemen, let's be honest here. Ivelisse is not one to play games. She competed against Kiera Hogan inside a steel cage at Ladies Night Out. She is a fighter. Young Rok-C is going to get an education here tonight, and right now she is paying the price with some educated feet courtesy of the L&O Brands champion. Speaking of championships, the Hurricane Pro Women's Championship still up for grabs later on here tonight. Priscilla Kelly, Elle's favorite harlot, will be right here in Beaumont taking on Heather Monroe. Pin attempt as Ivelisse just powers down the 18-year-old and now into an armbar.
Well, what do you say?
Normally I would bounce a question like this off of one of my broadcast colleagues, but I'm going to bounce it off the chat. And that is, what do you think Rok-C will have to do in order to overcome the experience and ruthlessness of Ivelisse to win this championship? Chime in that super chat.
Well, what do you say? Well, what do you say?
Ivelisse, the first L&O champion, and that title at Wrestlecade. We expect we will see her again in just a few weeks at Ladies Night Out 9. Will Rok-C walk into Ladies Night Out 9 as the champion? Challenger with a perfectly executed arm drag that sends a message to Ivelisse that this will be more of a challenge than perhaps you expected.
This is how you do it.
Vicious knife edge chop. Now the champion hangs on. Springboard arm drag on the challenger. And Ivelisse admires her work. A bit of games womenship here. And Rok-C returns with a springboard arm drag of her own. The challenger might be a bit upset that the birthday party was canceled. Springboard here. Rok-C takes a shot to the dome and slides to the outside.
Let's go.
You just can't, baby girl. Hey, no! Embarrassing. Best in the world.
Opening moments of this matchup, we have seen a caravan of kicks from champion Ivelisse, measuring the challenger once again, a boot to the side of the head that sends Rok-C into that steel guardrail, being treated like a human pinball out here.
Let's go.
Look at her. Look, look, look.
And the account here initiated.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
There you go. Go, get in the ring, girl. Sit.
Kick your ass.
for the pin to retain. Rok-C slips out. Ivelisse barking at the challenger now, talking about respect.
Yo, this is for you, little girl.
Snap suplex with a bridge. That could be it. It almost was. Rok-C showing some intestinal fortitude to kick out on that one. Ivelisse has a gas tank. She could go all night, and we have seen her do it before. Rok-C is going to have to roll up her sleeves and pack her lunch for this one. The Ladies Night Out champion is one of the best in the game today. This could be it for the challenger right here. She might find it hard to tap out, however. Both of those arms grapevine at the moment. Tremendous pressure on the neck and spinal cord, courtesy of this submission from the champion. Rok-C with that look in her eyes. Rolls out into a knee bar from the challenger. And a shout out to J. Christian Gary on Twitter answering the question, what will Rok-C have to do? He says simple, fight like hell, make this feel like a war for as long as it goes. And right now that is exactly what Rok-C is trying to do. Applying a tremendous amount of pressure to that knee and cartilage. Champion with a desperation reversal that sends the Prodigy face first into the turnbuckle. Oh, Rok-C dropped right on her head. This could be it. Cover from the champion, too. No, Rok-C slides out, narrowly escaping the pin to force a continuation of this battle. With a second half to spare. But the boot party continues. And of all the shots we have seen in this matchup, this string, this slew of kicks from the educated feet of the champion really starting to leave an impression. Once again, that shot just tattooed across the spine of the challenger. Ivelisse to finish it here and retain the championship. Rok-C slides out of danger. If just for a moment, the 18-year-old Prodigy being turned into a welted pupil here tonight. She is getting an education. There is no question about it from the Ladies Night Out champion. Knee to the spine. If you remember moments ago in this matchup, Ivelisse stretching out the neck and the spinal cord of Rok-C. Now working on the small of the back. Can the 18-year-old Prodigy slip out of this one? Another devastating submission. Rok-C is being turned into a human pretzel here, courtesy of the Ladies Night Out champion, that wrenches it in even more. We might be in Beaumont, Texas, but this is more reminiscent of Stu Hart's dungeon. Reversal here from the champion to win the Ladies Night Out title, no. Look at the eyes of Ivelisse. She looks incensed. Rok-C now having to fight like hell to get back into this thing. She is giving it everything that she's got and then some. You want to talk about digging down deep and showing what kind of heart you have. This young lady has shown it in this matchup. One believes that Rok-C's time will come. It's a matter of not if, but when. Is that when tonight? And if so, what will she have to do in this matchup in order to pin those shoulders of Ivelisse to the mat? For not one, not two, but the count of 3 to capture that Ladies Night Out championship. Hernan Conrana from Rok-C actually capturing the champion by her torso and pulling her over, whatever it takes. The challenger telegraphing those knees in the corner. Ivelisse, pin attempt here to win the Ladies Night Out championship. Ivelisse has this glazed stare in her eyes. Who can blame her? As both those knees collide into the head. Rok-C. Oh my goodness. Big shot to the back of the head. The champion's got to be out of it. Excuse me, the challenger. She slides out once again. Ivelisse visibly frustrated here. I don't think that she anticipated that it would require this much effort to retain this championship against the 18-year-old prodigy. But she is showing us, everyone here tonight, why she is referred to as a prodigy. Ivelisse sent face first once again into that top turnbuckle. Now being treated like a human crash test dummy by the challenger, neckbreaker. Rok-C hangs on, neckbreaker in stereo here. Will that be enough to capture the championship? Hooks the leg, 2, no! The emotion of disappointment written across the face of Rok-C. She thought that was enough. Ivelisse pushing Rok-C up there in the cheap seats. Devastating super kick. The challenger folded up like a cheap suit. Will it be enough? It is not. Rok-C kicks out yet again. And a Rok-C chant here in Beaumont.
Let's go!
Out of the corner! Stop!
Let's go!
Flurry of blows to Rok-C. One of the busiest part of the rings here tonight has been that tree of woe. Rok-C uses it to her advantage there just for a moment, gets out of dodge. Oh, look at that, Ivelisse sent face first into the post. Went for that roll-up. Knee strike, connects flush. Rok-C, the biggest moment of her career is on the way. No! 2 15/16. Ivelisse looks like she's headed for the oxygen bar. She's got to get out of there for a minute. Well, someone needs to tell the champion there are no timeouts in professional wrestling. Oh! That knockout blow could be enough. 2, 3, she got her.
Here is your winner, and still Ladies Night Out champion, Ivelisse.
All the credit in the world has to go to Rok-C, the 18-year-old prodigy, who put up the fight of her life here tonight at Queens of the Ring 2. But it simply wasn't enough against the seasoned and grizzled veteran who continues to stand among all of the competitors at the L&O brand as the best. Your winner and still Ladies Night Out champion, Ivelisse.